Alright guys, this is a little bit different. Welcome to this live stream on YouTube. If you're watching it recorded, then so be it. But this is going to be a little bit different than what I normally do. I'm trying out some new software, which is the main purpose of this, but while I'm at it, I wanted to show you some basics of how to improve on tractor drawing. Specifically tractors, because that's what I normally draw. This is going to be like very, very low level. It's nothing fancy. I think everybody can follow along here pretty well. All I've got some basic paper and a basic pencil. That's all we're going to be doing today, and I just want to get into it. So if I was to tell you to draw a tractor, what would you do? Typically, and most people, if you say draw a tractor, they draw a big wheel, they draw a small wheel, and they draw like a rectangle, right? There you go. Well, curve that off. There you are. If we wanted to get fancy, we could put a steering wheel on. If we wanted to even more, we could put a cab on it. There we go. Tractor, right? That steering wheel looks terrible. But that's a tractor, right? Nobody's going to argue that that's a tractor, and we can improve on it a little bit. The biggest thing I tell everybody is improve every single time you draw. So if I drew this, I'm like, well, what can I improve on? Well, we'll put an engine compartment in here, right? That's easy. We might put some lines on the grill. We might start showing a little bit of tread on here. You know, it's a side view, whatever. That's it, all right? So let's talk about that tire real quick, right? So we're going to do a basic circle. There it is. If you wanted to, on a side view, you could add tread like this, right? And just go around like that. There it is. See how that works, right? And you just keep going all the way around till you got it. Alright, now let's take it a step further, right? Let's put some perspective onto it. I'm just doing this live, so it's going to be rough, it's going to be quick. We're not going to be on here very long. Let's see what we got, right? So instead of a circle, I'm just going to try to do a little bit of an oval. There we go, there's an oval. Draw some lines out here like this, follow it around. Like I said, this is real quick, ugly. And we'll put a rim in here, right? And if I wanted to, I could put a little bit of a side of the rim in here. There's normally a shaft runs out the center, right? Everybody agrees with that. And you want to put some shapes in here, you can kind of make them all the same. There it is. That's a better looking rim. We'll put some tread in here. There it is, right? We have a tractor tire, all right? So now we're going to follow this out. I feel like this one here is going to go this way, and we'll draw the frame, right? I want it to kind of curve around here to the front. Maybe we'll make it a rounded front tractor of some sort, all right? And then down here, there's a front tire, right? Now the front tires are easy because we normally make them tri-ribs, so we can just kind of circle that in there. We're not doing hyper realistic today. We're not doing anything crazy spectacular. We're just drawing something quick. All right, so now this one, we're going to bring it up the front. I'm going to round off the front a little bit here. We're going to bring it back, and maybe we'll make it a Farmall. They've got like that bullet-shaped gas tank on the back, so we'll do that. See what we can do with this. Bring this back, wrap it back around, down the side, up the front, maybe put a battery box back in here or something, put the motor in here. We don't have to put much detail in that, we just scribble that out. This is starting to look more like a Massey Harris than it is a Farmall. Maybe I rounded the front a little too much, what do you think? Just a little bit, alright. There's like a cow comes up here. Alright, so you're thinking to yourself, oh, this is ugly. Or you might be thinking, this isn't beginner. Well, it can be. Just look at what you see and draw it. Right? Draw that other wheel through there. Just like that. Quick and ugly, right? Very ugly tractor. The more you draw, the better you'll get. I would definitely suggest just keep drawing stuff like this until it all makes sense, right? Let's put the seat on here. And I'm just doing this off of memory. I'm not going off of any sort of picture, as you can probably tell. I've drawn so many of these, I kind of know the shapes of them and what we're looking for. That's, basics. Now we could go a little further if we wanted. We could put some shadows down here. Right. There's going to be shadows underneath, stuff like that. We could shade the bottom, give it a little bit of dimension. The point I'm making: every time you draw, do something better. That's it. It doesn't matter if you've been drawing for 10 years, 5 years, your entire life, 30 years. Every time you get done a piece, take a look at it and say, what could I have done better? I'll give you an example. This is a realistic drawing I've done. And if I look at this, I can say, well, what could I do better? Well, particularly, I'm going to point out some errors here that I've found. Right? This front of the bed is very, very sketchy. If you look closely, it's not much detail in there. I could have done better on that. This mirror here is a little bit shaky. This front tire, I could have had a little bit more detail in these holes here. I really like the undercarriage. I've got a dent here in the back wheel. Things you don't even notice unless you're really looking at it, right? But every time I finish drawing, I'll take a look and see if I can get better at something. And this is what I've come up with for now. So, all right. So now let's go back to the original style that we had here. I'm going to redraw that first tractor, right? I'm going to come back here. There's a circle, square with a triangular end on it. Let's put a steering wheel on the back. You can put that in there. There you go. All right, basic tractor. So if I drew this, I'd look at it and like, all right, what can I do better? Well, I didn't draw rims. That's better. It's already 100% better, right? I didn't draw an exhaust pipe. There we go. Well, while I'm at exhaust pipe, might as well do the air cleaner, right? There's the cap for an air cleaner. I probably should have rounded that off. Well, that looks a little bit better. I'm going to put these on here, right? It's there. I think maybe we'll round this off a little more. We'll bring it up, make a hood on it, and then we'll put a frame down here. There's an oil pan comes out under here, right? There's always an oil pan under the tractors, at least these older ones, right? I'll put a little decal there. There's a decal there. I'll run up across this, It's already looking better, see? And these are just baby steps, little things you can do. Looking at this engine. I don't know. I don't know what to do with an engine here. Let's shade in the top, right? Make it just a little lighter as we go. All right, that already looks better. All right. Maybe I'll just do this. Look, tread. Very simple tread. Next time I draw it, I might do that gear pattern tread that I did before. There's a lot of things you can do. I can give a little bit of shadow here. If I wanted to, I could do something like this. It's amazing what you can do with some scribbling. Oh, look. Well, it's already better, isn't it? I bet y'all could draw this, couldn't you? All right, well, if you can draw this, then you can go a step further and draw my others. Watch my other tutorials if you want to do the hyper-realistic stuff. This is just the basics of what I'm doing and how I do it. You don't have to be, super artistic to be able to draw. Everybody's art's different. Don't compare yourself to other people's art. What my best art is might be the worst of someone else, but that's all right, because if I enjoy making, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep drawing art until I'm not having fun with it anymore. And that's about it. Done that a little bit better. Should have been a circle. Anyway, it's the basics of it. So that was the basics of how to draw a tractor from like an elementary school level. I used to love drawing these, and once you get those, then you can start doing more detailed stuff, like backwards up here, of these up here that we have, and just keep getting better every single time. Do something better. I'd love it if y'all would share your art with me. If you're on TikTok, go ahead and tag me in a video showing me what you can do, and I promise I won't judge. I mean, you saw you saw what I'm capable of if I'm starting out. So just every every time you draw, get better. That's all I got for you today. Hope you all enjoyed it, and that's my live stream. It wasn't very long. Hopefully it was, if nothing else, inspiring, because I know I used to get overwhelmed looking at other people's art. You know, you look at what Leonardo da Vinci can do, and then you look at your own and you're like, oof, I can't do that. If I look at a Thomas Kincaid painting, I'm like, oof, I can't do that. Well, it would just knock me out and, you know, not do it. So let's see stuff like this. Let's see what we can do, guys. And let me know in the comments if you like drawing, what you like drawing. Love to see it. I'd love to see you go ahead and follow me too. So that's all I got, guys.